Yo, what's up? Gabi here from Ray Studios, and on this video I want to talk about what I consider to be the best budget beginner electric skateboards, and that is of course the Wowgo Night. Now this one in particular, you can see I already changed the grip tape for this funky green, and you can maybe see it there. I laser printed my channel's name on it. Didn't look so great. Look at the bottom, looks like carbon fiber, looks very nice. So, okay, let's talk about why I think this is the best budget electric skateboard right now in 2021. Here is the thing. Last year there was like a barrage of electric skateboards, like so many they will call budget, and they were really good, don't get me wrong. X-Way Flex, the Onboard W2, Backfire Silot, but they're not really budget. They're costing about $700, $800. I think the budget compared with the prices of 2019, I guess. But in 2021, $700 is not anymore budget. This one right here is on the $400, around $400. So this is what I consider now to be budget on 2021. That's a lot cheaper. That's almost half the price of an X-Way Flex or Wowgo 3X, which is actually a little bit better than this one from the same company. So why I still highly recommend this one for a beginner on a budget. First, if you're just starting, you don't know if you really like it or not, right? Like I remember when I just started, I didn't want to throw a lot of money into something that maybe I don't like, or maybe I fell down on the second day and I need to sell it or something. So for the money, this is the best you can get. Because if you get any cheaper, you're gonna run into many different kinds of problems. But some of the highlight on the electric skateboard, the one thing that I always look into any electric skateboard is that the ESC is Hobby Wing. So this has the later iteration of Hobby Wing. It's the Hobby Wing 3.0. It's just incredibly smooth when you accelerate. When you brake, it's just fantastically, like the riding experience is so really good. It's maybe about the best remote control on any electric skateboard regardless of price. It's small, it's comfortable, it's USB Type-C, it has a display, and the best of the best, they have motor detection, meaning if I open here, it opens the board, and it happens really fast. That's it, open the board. Ooh, you can hear it going, right? And when I turn it off, it turns the boards off. That's it. They're both connected somehow. It's pure magic. Now, there are very few boards that can do that. Mostly X-Way boards that obviously much more expensive than this one. I think it's the Wowgo 82, which is obviously a lot more expensive than this one. Another great thing that I don't really use that much, but you can very quickly go from hub motors. So you could basically buy this with hub motors, which is even more cheap. It's like, I think $400 or less than $400. I put a discount link. You get a little discount. So you might be even under $400 with the discount. And if after a while you grow out of the hub motors, you go into belt motors. I already have mounted the belt motors into this board. So when you have belt motors, what that means is you can change any wheels you like. So if you want to get some smaller wheels like orangutan, 85 millimeters, like the kind of like sporty street wheels, or you can get cloud wheels, which is one of my favorite wheels of all time. I highly recommend you get cloud wheels, either you're an expert rider or a beginner. And talking about experts, if you're very used to ride electric skateboards, but for some reason you don't have too much money, like you've been riding your friend's electric skateboard and you say like, oh, I really like this. And it's like, I'm gonna throw money, I'm gonna buy the best one. Actually, if you buy this one, you're gonna feel very comfortable. Like I have about, I don't know, like a whole bunch of electric skateboards. And whenever I get into this, I never feel like, oh, this is not as good at this and that. No, it felt really good. So even a very experienced rider will feel great with the electric skateboard. It's powerful. You can climb pretty steep hills, same as like an X-Way Flex, for example. You have about the same power. The only maybe downside is I got the standard battery. The standard battery is not like the one, I think they have two batteries, the standard and extra range. And the standard only goes for somewhere around, like I got about 14 kilometers with the stock wheels. And if I put cloud wheels, I've been riding this with cloud wheels 120 millimeters. How crazy is that? That this can sport 100 and climbing hills with 120 millimeter cloud wheels. But then the range really take a hit. So with the big cloud wheels, 120 millimeters, you only get around 10 kilometers, if not less. I think a better suit for this board will be 105 millimeter cloud wheels, and probably you get 12, 13 kilometers, somewhere around that. The speed, the top speed is very generous, it's about 40 kilometers per hour. So all in all, feels great. There is a bit of a concave, so it feels good when you stand on it. There is a little bit of flexibility, almost none, but there is a little bit. And generally speaking, it's a great ride. And I have this already maybe a year. It's still going strong, it's pretty good. We have a lot of customization, by the way. If you want to change this or change wheels, this one is, you only need to remove one screw. I'm not joking, just one screw. It takes about 2 minutes. I sucked at doing anything with my hands. I'm not checking whatever it is, like with tools and stuff. I'm not really good at that. So it was that easy that even I can do it. And then another huge advantage is changing wheels. Is like one screw per wheel. It's also very easy. And another little, like, look, there here are some details. Take a look at the nose of this cable, and it have a bumper, like to protect the deck. So they even take a little details like this. The stock wheels, by the way, are perfectly fine. I prefer cloud wheels, to be honest, but like I say, you're on a budget and you're just starting out, these stock wheels will get you there. 90 millimeters, they're not too hard, not too soft, they're perfect. Another great thing about it, if let's say that you're on a budget and maybe in the future you don't plan on spending even more money, this wheel will last you a long time. There are some wheels that they're like, you need to replace them after like 500 kilometers or 600 kilometers. They won't go that long. These, they last a lot longer for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand the materials that they use or how it happened, but the wheels last really long. So if you want to buy this skateboard and not spending any money, like that's it. Throw my idea. Just want to use it, go to work, go to college, whatever. This might be the solution. So there you have it. Wowgo 9, best budget electric skateboard, at least now in 2021. Highly recommended. Put a link in the description down below in case you want to buy it. You might get a little discount, get a tiny little commission. This is Gabby from Ray Studios. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll catch you up on the next video.